Welcome back to The Grade Cricketer, brought to you by ACO, India's leading digital insurance company. It's nice to be back here reflecting on some days play. This isn't how it usually goes, though, because that was, mate, you know Monday morning comes around and you go on the grind. You got to get on the grind, right? Are you grinding? Are you hustling?
Rise and grind.
Are you hustling out there?
Yeah.
Mate, that was a grind today. It was attritional. It was a tough watch. But today was cricket. Today was cricket. Did you feel like it was cricket today for the first time? Because like going through the Ashes summer and Australia doesn't play away from home anymore, and this is the reason, because it's hard. I don't like it when it's hard. Mate,
this is the real stuff. I mean, our prism is grade cricket.
Mm-hmm. And prison.
How many, of course. Mm-hmm. And it's a lifetime sentence.
100. Yeah, we're lifers.
Like I got out of the prison, but it stays with you. Believe me.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, yeah. Like how many days in the dirt did you have playing grade cricket? That's real life.
All of them.
And I've wanted to see this. Like the Ashes for Australia.
Mm-hmm.
That's daddy taking you to the water park. Slides everywhere.
Yeah.
It's hot, but you're fucking you're euphoric.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's glistening. There's some fun slides to go down.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a little picnic.
Yeah.
You know, everything is just trappings. Everything is sensors.
Yeah.
Nothing is ever boring.
No.
Oh, okay, something just splashed on me. Oh, that was nice and relaxing.
Yeah.
Everyone's having fun, laughing, etc. This is like, mate, you're stuck in the library. You got work to do.
Yeah.
And the smell is musty.
Yeah, this was Saturday detention.
Exactly. But you have to go through it. And
Why?
you know, if you stay in the library for a long time, you get an education. Get an education,
Okay.
you get a job.
Okay, I'm with you.
This is real.
I'm with you. Okay.
So I think there's a nobility to a day like today. Like there's no and guess what, mate? We're going to wake up tomorrow morning, and because we are doing this after midnight Eastern time, because we're committed, baby.
Yeah.
And there's lots more YouTube shit to
lifers.
come.
We're lifers.
Lots more to come.
Hit like, hit subscribe. We're back. We're back doing the thing. We're back doing the thing on the internet. Here we are. We're doing it after every day's play here.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot of people tomorrow morning in Australia waking up to headlines about incorrect selections, life post Langer's difficult.
Yeah.
You know, we wanted wickets, we wanted them now.
Yeah.
But I think patience game, baby.
Yeah.
I think this is different stuff. This is European football. This is park the bus.
Yeah, okay.
This is 4-3-3.
Yeah.
Maybe the three slide back to make it a 5. You know,
Right,
5-4-1.
okay.
I don't know.
Yeah. Got to get deep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was a hard day.
Should we say at the top, or at
score.
least acknowledge? No, well, yeah. So 245 for one.
Yeah.
That today, many bad things have happened today. Obviously, for an Australian perspective, one of the greats of our game, Rod Marsh, passed away. And there's also some information which we know nothing about, other than the top line that there was a terrorist attack a couple of hours away from the ground. These things happened. We know nothing about it. This is literally after, like, the last ball has literally been bowled. We know nothing about it yet. These things happened. They're terrible things. And I suppose in lots of ways, sport should be an escape for lots of things. They're often intrinsically tied together, but we should say that they happened in case people think that we're just fucking skirting over the top.
We genuinely think that a day in the dirt is the worst thing.
Yeah. And maybe Swepson sort of played. I don't know.
Yeah. That's right.
Not to trivialise it, but yeah. Anyway,
no, that's true.
Those things
well
all happened.
said.
Those things all happened.
3 things here, guys. Let's get the 3 things. Well, firstly, selections. All right, we'll do a little Australian hat on here. The retrospective view or question is going to be, and we'll come to this. If you're bowling Travis Head in the 17th over, reckon you should have picked 2 spinners? And there's an answer to that.
No, Tim Payne. Interesting. Okay. Big call. Yeah.
The question was 2 spinners or 3 quicks. They went with 3 quicks. They went with the tried and true.
Yeah.
And don't tell me that Cam Green could be the 3rd quick, because he can clearly only bowl 5-6 overs a day because he's 3 years old.
How many times do people have to say that? Like they keep saying he can't bowl the overs yet.
Yeah.
You
don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it.
You've got to break him in.
Yeah. You got to break. Yeah. Easy. So anyway, they went with 3 quicks. They went with the team. Like Boland didn't even get a go. 18-19 averages didn't get a go.
Yeah.
The Hoff was back in, and it felt safe and fine and whatever. And then they were met with the. They were just. Hey, I said it before that. That pitch was so dead, you would have thought Pakistan had an AFL team. You know, it's like, is this a drop in?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like,
it felt it there. Yeah,
but
pre-season.
I don't know. Sometimes you get these decks. I just don't have a lot of shrift for the idea that like it's a difficult deck or whatever. I just think you've got to play in all conditions, and I like seeing this current Aussie side work it out.
Yeah. And it would be. It's been a minute. It's almost been 3 years. 2019 Ashes last away time I played away from. Insane. Mate, I said in the live stream, we obviously did in the live stream tonight, thanks to those who joined, that I would have picked the team. The team that played today was a team that I would have picked. Of course, I've seen 3 balls and I want to be like, I would have actually made a few changes there in hindsight. Can Bradman play again? But yeah, I mean, this pitch, can we just talk about the pitch, Paul? Because they are tied together with the teams that you're going to play, is just the purity of the flatness makes me fucking want to play again, because and I could look at it with like how the white sheen of the deck was like, oh, that looks so good. Late in the day, we're looking at the deck from Stump Cam, like 85, 86 overs in, and like even the center marks were just neat. There was no scuff marks from the bowling foot marks on either side of the
feet actually made almost no impression.
Exactly, no impression. And
there's some horses trying to make impressions as well. Big old boots. Yeah,
Clydesdales.
Yeah, that's right.
And
clip clopping in.
We think about like, because when we're talking about like Alex Carey's performance, for instance, neat and tidy game today. There was one edge which I don't think was anywhere near a catch. So it was close to a catch, but I don't think he would have got to it or whatever very, very early on the piece. But people talking about wicketkeepers harder to go away from home, especially in the subcontinent generally. But the day as a whole, he had such a minor role. There were so few plays and misses. So few. Yeah. There was one LBW shout. There were so few like inside half of the bats. There were so few uppish drives. There was so like I'm talking in the entire 90 overs that were bowled today. You could probably count 4 moments.
Yeah.
That's fucking flat.
Yeah.
That is at top level cricket. That is like
nothing blotchy about the wicket. Like it's a great makeup job.
It's perfect. It's actually the perfect deck.
Yeah.
For batting.
Australia get rolled for 140 odd or something. Just absolutely ragging. Yeah. The Travis Head thing after 17 overs.
Yeah.
They're probably doing the press conference right now. My guess is that there was some moisture in the wicket early, which you have in pitches, and they wanted to. They were like, "There's no seam or swing here."
No,
and the only chance we're going to have to get something done or for the ball to do something is to sort of throw the ball into the wicket just about. And see what happens. Because even Lyon was getting some. His spin diminished as the day went on. So I think it was just a bit of an anomaly that Head came on there.
And
I tried to get some tail going, didn't happen. My criticism would be. Maybe didn't look like they had a heap of imagination. I didn't see a lot of angle changes or deliberate field placings. There was a little bit of it, but it did seem to drag a bit. And then obviously, Imam was just looked $1 million. It didn't look.
Yeah.
Did he even play a miss at a ball? Like it.
Maybe a couple. When he was in the 90s, he got a little bit nervous, I suppose. And this is in no way, by the way, criticism of the deck. It's just this is one of the great things about playing away from home.
Yeah, it'll change.
Of course it will. But the amount of times Carey was taking balls, pretty much for the entire day between shin and shoelace was and that includes Cameron Green getting into the wicket blowing bumpers and Carey still tennis balling, lobbing it. It's just this is a thing that we haven't seen in almost 3 years, which again is fucking joke. That you have to find different ways to win different kinds of matches, and this is a great example. And we'll see what happens in probably about a day and a half when Australia to go, because Pakistan got some pretty good players coming in still. But as tough as a watch as it was today, it was also that is what cricket is.
It was and
cricket sucks.
And exactly. Like George Bernard Shaw said, I loathe cricket.
Yeah.
It was a historic. It's a historic game. Rawalpindi.
Yeah.
It's the Osaka Batteries presents TikTok Benno Kadir Trophy.
That's right.
There's trumpets.
Yeah.
And
there's some nice signs in the crowd.
Mate, Australia's challenged, and that's good. Australia finally loses a toss that matters.
Yeah.
Let's see what these coats can do. Anyway, second one, he goes.
Please.
Let's say, Head bowls the 17th over. I think we kind of covered it, haven't we? Really?
Yeah.
That was just the moment where it was like, this is a bit different now.
Yeah, it was actually a bit of an anomaly that period.
Not
because
in Kansas anymore, Toto.
Exactly. It did spin for a bit, but then it just stopped spinning. So it actually wasn't. At that moment, we were like, ooh, okay, we've made it. But as the day went on, it was like, No, it's just pretty flat.
Other things I liked, apart from those trappings, bit of different commentary stuff as well, some different voices.
Sure. Not all of them.
Not all different voices, but different eye trappings for the graphics and stuff like that.
For sure.
A lot of Pepsi stuff around.
Yeah, Qantas on the shirt.
Just noting that like a lot of Pakistanis are thankful for Australia coming.
Sure.
Don't think we do that in reverse, which says more about us.
Yeah.
Like it from Pakistan.
You'd say it ironically.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Mum, thanks for coming.
Yeah, cheers. Yeah, TFC award, mate.
Absolutely no sincerity.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Australia used 8 bowlers today.
Okay.
So that says something about the day as well.
Hey, Steve Smith can't spin the ball anymore.
Yeah, he can't.
He was top spin, full tosses.
Yeah, we picked one spinner, they picked 3. And then finally he goes, Imam tons up. I just thought it was chanceless and it was classic openers innings.
Yeah.
They couldn't. It's funny when you get that tennis ball bounce for Australia where like the keeper, the highest I saw Carey take a ball was at his hip. Maybe one, he got above his gloves, one with fingers up.
Right.
But when you subtract that ability to like bowl at guys' shoulders and heads, Australia don't have a whole heap of weapons after that.
Yeah.
Like you take that away from them and like it actually kind of, it actually saps the strength of going full. Yeah. As well.
It's interesting, isn't it?
No lateral.
Because Lyon, as an example, is his record in Australia compared to every bowler since he debuted in Australia is like twice as good. It's double as good. I think he averages 30 in Australia. Every spinner that's come to Australia since he debuted averages 64. Insane. That's insanely good. Away from home, it's a different thing. It's a different prospect. The same as like when foreign batters come to Australia, their hands are often a lot lower and their scoring options. We talked to Russell Allen about this a couple of years ago where like when balls come at your hip, you can access that in Asia, as an example, as a scoring possibilities. Whereas in Australia, that same length ball goes through your chest. And I fucking love balls going through the chest, mate.
But once you take away the chest.
Exactly, once you take away the chest.
Yeah. And we're trying to get it out of Wacker when we talked to him last week. What's he doing with the deck? He's like, it's not going to spin very much or whatever. Like,
yeah, but it might.
So... No chest. Can Australia play any cricket without chest?
Can
they learn to play non-chest match cricket?
Yeah.
We'll see.
We're figuring it out, and
and it's good.
Yeah, we're figuring it out. I think Imam was at 12 tests, 3 50s, 100 now.
Good celebration.
I've seen him play before.
ODI hundreds.
ODI hundreds. Okay.
Good celebration. Good time.
I'm into that.
I like gets in the deck. I like a big deal.
Yeah.
Especially for your debut ton. I like it.
Yeah, against Australia.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah.
Played
line very well. Good feet.
Yeah.
Played one late in the day over cover. Just lift him over cover. Fucking good.
They took Line down a little bit. They didn't like Jack Leach him, but they.
I mean, about 3s today, Line.
He didn't control though. Line is good. They really like. Both through the deck and their batting, they nullified the two things that Australia do, which is bowl at people's heads and Line goes for nothing. I think
Australia played as well as what they could with their weapons. Just about like one wicket. You would have liked more than that, but like 245 in a day.
It might expose a lot. That maybe you do need better spinning options. Just generally,
I just get the sense that when Pakistan bowl, and there's a couple of players that Australia hasn't even seen before, so I've got fucking no chance of knowing anything about these guys.
I've got a feeling they can bowl.
But I just get the feeling there'll be at least one guy who can just tie down and then to like ones, who go 1.3 and over. And then that's just sort of changed the game a little bit.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, AskTGC, thanks to Acco. Swapnil writes in. It's actually from a little while ago because we obviously haven't had AskTGC. So get them in.
Get them in, boys.
Guys, no video for 3 weeks, and that was a week ago. What's up?
Yeah.
Well, we're on a break.
Yeah.
We're on a break, but...
we also promised when we got 100K we're going to terminate the channel, so we thought about that a fair bit.
So if anything, we've actually done more than we've promised.
Yeah.
No, we're going large. I mean, you're going to get a lot of dailies here for Australia, Pakistan, and then the IPL's coming up after that.
That's right. They're going to play that this year.
They're going to play it,
Yeah.
but and then we're looking forward to announcing what we're doing for that, and it's going to be bigger and better than ever. And ever is really just one season, but that was 5 shows. So read into that what you will.
All right. Thank you as ever for joining us. Thanks to everyone who joined us on the live stream as well this evening, Friday evening. Happy weekend to you. I hope you're safe wherever you are in the world. There's obviously a fair bit of devastation going on in each corner of the globe at the moment, which is fucking grim city. But thank you very much for tuning into this. If you're new here, click like, click subscribe. Helps more people see our shit, and we really appreciate that. So we'll be back tomorrow night after the final ball of day 2 in Rawalpindi. See you then.